Hello, Mr. Kim. This is the 300-liter mixing tank and the water pump. And now these two machines is ready, and I will tell you how to use these two machines step by step. First, when you receive this machine, you need to connect to your factory power. It means that you should open the control box. We check here, we have the Schneider components, Siemens, and the Delta inverter here, and the wires are marked on the label and the number. And this is the L1, L2, L3 wire, the neutral wire, and the ground wire here. You should connect the wires of your factory power. And also this one you should connect to your water pump. Like here. Here is the water pump. You may check. And also we equip you the 6-meter soft pipe here. And this is the control box of the rotor pump. And now let's check the main tank of it. You may see this is the horizontal motor. We use the ABB brand here. You may check. And if you're not higher than 2 meters, you can check the photos we send you. And this is the half open lid cover. Open it. And you may check down here, we equip the wing mixing with Teflon scraper and the homogenizer here, you may check. So this is the 3 layers tank. Here you may check. And for the bottom parts, you may check, we have equipped the temperature probe. This is the temperature probe to detect the temperature inside the tank. This is the pneumatic valve. You can control the discharge function on the PLC, and the material will discharge from this pipe here. Again, you can equip this soft pipe from the mixing tank to your rotor pump here. This pipe, you can cut it yourself. Also, you may check down here, we have the 4 lock bolt wheels. You may check, and the bottom homogenizer is also used the ABB motor, you may check. And then for the heating rod, we could use 2 heating rods here. And also this one is the water inlet valve here. The water will come through here and then comes out from here. If you want to use the heating function, you should make sure that this jacket is full of water. Okay, and now I will tell you how to use the heating function. First, you need to connect a water pipe here and then open this valve. Let the water comes into the jacket. When the water comes out through here, it means that the jacket is full of water, and then you can turn off the water inlet valve. Let the water inside the jacket, and then you can use the electric heating function. You can use this valve or that valve is okay. And now we can check the PLC screen. You can see we have 2 languages, English and Chinese. And later we will add the Korean language on it. Let's test it in the English. And then you may see this is the main port monitoring page. We have the mixing function. You can set the speed here. Like the maximum is 65. You can set here. And the actual speed and actual current will display when you use the mixing function. And the time setting here can set like 5 minutes. When the remaining time is arrived to what we set, it means that we set the 5 minutes. When the time is arrived to 5 minutes, the mixing function will stop automatically. And let's check the turbo homogenizer function. We can set the speed here, like 3,600. The maximum speed, and then the actual speed and actual current will also display when we use. And for the time setting, we can also set here 3 minutes. And then when the time is arrived to what we set, the travel homogenizer will stop automatically. It's the same to the missing function, and then this is the missing function start and stop button, and the travel homogenizer start and stop button. And also for the heating function, you can check here. Actual temperature will display here now is 37.9 degrees Celsius, and for the heating temperature, you can set here. Like if you want to set 40, set here. And then this is the temperature calibration. It means that when the heating temperature you set and the actual temperature display is not the same, you can through the temperature calibration to adjust the temperature. And this is start and stop button of the heating function. Also, we can check this diagram. You can check the diagram of the 300-liter mixing tank, and this is the discharge valve. You can start and stop the discharge function on the PLC screen. Okay, and let's check the temperature trend here. This is the temperature trend of this 300-liter mixing tank. You can see the main port temperature here will display the transparency of here. Also, we have the alarm inquiries. This alarm inquiry will tell you where the machine is going wrong, about the date, the time. Status alarm test, it will show you how the machine is going wrong, and you can it will alarm loudly, so you can use the reset button to stop the alarm. Okay, this is the home page, and then you can check here. We have the 3 lights show you, and this is the emergency stop button. You can spin it and use the emergency stop button to stop the machine when the machine is going wrong. And this is the alarm noise. Okay, and now we can test the machine. Like we just set, the mixing speed is 65 RPM and the time is 5 minutes. Let's start the machine. Start the mixing function. It will have a test to tell you that you should confirm whether it's safe around the main port. So you should confirm, and then you can open the mixing function. Okay, you may also check the actual speed is 65 and the actual current will display here. And when the time is arrived to what we said, like 5 minutes, the mixing function will stop automatically, and now we can stop manually. Now the mixing function is stopped. Okay. You can also check the actual speed and actual current is 0. Okay, and now we can test the turbo homogenizing function. Like we just said, the speed is 3,600 RPM, the maximum speed, and the remaining time is 3 minutes. Let's test it. You may check now the speed is rising up and the current is also changing. Let's check the status of the homogenizer. Keep rising up. Okay, now the actual speed is the maximum speed. You can track the status. Okay, if this time is arrive to what we said, this homogenizing function will stop automatically. Let's stop it now. And okay, now it stopped. And about the heating function, you can check we have set the temperature like 40 degrees Celsius. Now the actual temperature is 38.1 degrees Celsius. You can start the heating function. You can hear the sound. And then now the heating function is working. When you use the heating function, make sure that the jacket is full of water, otherwise the machine will be damaged. Our engineer has already put the water inside the jacket. So it's now you can check the temperature trend of the heating function. The temperature will keep rising up, and then when the temperature is arrived to what we set, like we set the 40 degrees Celsius. And if the temperature is arrived to the 40 degrees Celsius, it will stop automatically. The heating function will stop automatically. And now we can turn off the heating function manually. Okay, and now the heating function is turned off. And about the discharge valve, we have the water inside the tank, so we will not test this function, otherwise the water will come out. Okay, and then let's check the rotor pump here. It has the pump inverter, so when you want to use the machine, use the discharge valve, connect these two with this soft pipe, and then turn on the discharge function on the PLC screen, and then you can turn on the water pump here. Turn on it because now we don't equip the tank, so we will test it slowly. You may hear the sound. You may see here it now is spinning. You hear the sound, and check here is spinning. Okay, if you want to turn off the this function, you should turn off the inverter first. Let it become 0, and then turn off this stop button. And this is the emergency button for this rotor pump. This is the emergency stop button for this rotor pump. If anything goes wrong, you should make sure that use this emergency stop button to stop the machine. Okay. And this is the end of the introduction of the missing tank and water pump. Thank you.